Mississippi. EA Sports college football coverage all over this top 10 showdown, a game that has been highly anticipated. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Rebels headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the option. Keeps it on first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Rebels! And they turn it into a defensive score.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point is good. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Okay, things weren't looking good early. The opponent drives down the field on the opening drive, scores, and now on their opening touch of the game, they're not even bringing the offense on the field. They're able to score a touchdown and answer with a phenomenal kick return. TD, changing the game on special teams early.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Running back searching for a hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. On the ground, it's Lacey. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Fires downfield. It's caught.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Bender. Ready. Black 18.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put it...
Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Runs through a tackle. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Got room to work. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here. Running to Green. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Making side adjustments here. Now here's Sayin. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Julian with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. They'll send the back in motion. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Ready?
Looking downfield on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch! And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Man, that's a tough play to make when you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out. That's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Off play action. It's complete to the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Past the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside the 15, here comes the return. On his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? run the option. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Takes the handoff. It's Lacy.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the middle. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. They knew they had held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him.
He's got it down the field. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll run the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels as their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Swings it out to his running back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good